Good evening, good people. Good evening, good evening. How's everybody doing tonight? And welcome to my Broad Eye Bandit, Bow Nose, and Hustler Show.
What's up? What up? Uh-oh.
Broad Eye Bandit, Bow Nose, and Hustler Show.
What's up? What up?
Oh, really?
Uh-oh.
Broad Eye Bandit, Bow Nose, and Hustler Show.
What's up? What up?
Oh, really?
You just burned, J Mac. What did you do? Did I freeze?
No, did you freeze for real? Just a minute. You straight.
Yeah, I froze for a second. I'm like, wait, did I freeze?
You straight. What's going on, everybody, this evening? Hope y'all had a good day today. It was cold here. That little cold weather wanted to set in. I hope it really don't. What's up, Andy Large? Techno Tim is in the house. What's up, Chief?
What's up, Techno Tim?
Who else we got in here? D Johnson.
You got 26 up in here. Y'all hit that like button. Is y'all coming in?
That's what's up.
You got 13 likes. I just hit the like button myself.
That's good. That's good, y'all. Shrinking Sharon is in the house. How you doing, Shrinking Sharon?
What's good, Trick and Sharon? What's good with you?
Yes, it is. It's a happy Tuesday. D Rupp. Hello, Bo Nose and Hustler TV. What's up, D? How you doing? Let's see. We got Lobo in the house. What's up, Bobo?
You said Bobo.
Lobo. How do you say no, Bobo?
You said what's up, Bobo?
Lobo.
Hey, Lobo, I wouldn't take that. I was you. I'm putting the chat right now, J Mac. That's Lobo to you.
We got Carla Stevenson in here tonight.
J Mac is
Oh
burned.
my goodness! Oh, before we go any further, as we greeting some people, got a special. We have a special guest tonight, and like our El Jefe would always say, it's always good to collaborate with people, to expand the knowledge of what we know to each other, and that's always a good branding skill. So before I bring our guest in, I got to bring our other brother in. I haven't seen him in a while, so he's making an appearance tonight. That's what's up.
What's poppin'? What's poppin', people?
What's up, Chief? What's up? What's up?
What's up,
Nothing,
Chet?
man. Nothing, man.
What's
How
up,
you been?
MDG? What you do? You got rid of tech?
No, I didn't get rid of tech.
I'm right here, man.
Oh,
Here.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
all right. What did I do?
So what I was just saying, tech is like Dale, Boas said it. I know you said it. I know LJ talks about it. Reels talks about it, like collaborating with other people to learn different things, get different ideas, just to expand your knowledge base, everyone's knowledge base on what you want to do as far as like business wise, or if you have any type of ideas that you have out there. So we're going to talk a little bit tonight. Let's see who else is up in here. What's up, Miss Carla Stevenson? How you doing tonight? Thank you for coming in. Miss Rose is in here tonight. What's up, Rose? That's the our latest member of the group. Waiting for her to start that show so we can get her up and going.
Bro.
You know. What's up, Jazzy?
New.
What's this? What do you say? Chill said, Hustler, I'm disgusted. I'm finally going against you in fantasy. Oh, we gotta take that message off. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I'm playing. He said, I'm Hustler, I'm disgusted. I'm finally going against you in fantasy, and all my top players are on bye week. Oh, that might be a plus. That's what's up.
Y'all burned. Look, he letting it be known already. You cheating. J Mac gonna win by default.
You know.
Ain't none of my players healthy. What's up, Cowboy Shop? What's up, Smoking Salmon?
That's what's up.
Monster, Aaron 76, Maurice Croxton. What's good?
Hey, J Mike, you gotta tell them that's all important picking your team, bro. You gotta map that out.
That's right. That's what you're supposed to do.
Why he gotta map something? He ain't gotta put no map on it.
Yeah, but you gotta say, all right, I'm picking this, I'm picking that, who's on by, whatever.
You know?
That's part of the strategy.
Right?
Nah, I'm with you, Chill.
Mm-hmm. Well, look, it's about time, and I'm gonna bring our guest in here. Everyone is familiar with him. he's been within the different YouTube pages. He's friends with everyone. He has his own business venture going on right now, and we're going to bring him in so he can promote that, and then just see what's going up in the IPTV world, streamer world, whatever he wants to discuss, and we can open it up. Okay. So with no more further ado, I invite my good man, my brother Flagnag, in the house. What's up, Chief?
What's up, Flagnag?
What's up, fellas?
Good. How are you doing tonight?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Crazy, absolutely crazy. I'm going out of my mind at the minute.
What's going on with that?
Wow, what's going on?
Well, PC decided it were going to have a meltdown the other night, and I do everything. All my work is on the PC.
Mm-hmm.
So I just need to get something started so I can even get the funds to get it put back together.
I understand that.
Okay.
Okay, so just with everybody coming in, just give us a little background on what your venture you started.
Well, I've got 5 websites running at the minute. One of which is for Kodi. The others, there's IPTV panels, there's bloody all sorts. I've also got a website for me, my latest business venture that I spoke to you about, spoke to both you and Bo about earlier on today.
Mm-hmm.
There's just that much. It's beyond. I can see why now. I was working in from I think I was waking up about 10 o'clock in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't getting back to sleep until 8:30 the following morning.
You putting in some work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to get everything back up and running.
Until I get the funds to sort it, that's a no-go. I've got basically what's happened is the processor on the PC has got to the point where it's got that hot, it's almost burnt through the main board. And because of how old the system is,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize how much it was going to be costing me for all new parts. So I've now got to get a new processor. I've got to get a new motherboard, and I've got to get new RAM as well.
Okay.
So it's just climbed up so quickly and so close to Christmas as well. It's just beyond belief.
Now, where you're at, do they have stores that give you decent prices on everything that you need?
And the prices that I've got are the cheapest I've found. I've literally gone for a bundle just because it was the cheapest option available. If I went everything separately, it was going to cost me thousands. And I haven't got that sort of money anymore.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what we were talking about earlier, did you want to say anything about that business?
Well, as you mentioned, we were talking about it earlier. I do IPTV app rebranding and hard coding. I do a lot. I have now been able to do quite a lot of apps. Off the top of my head, there is approximately 15 apps that I can hard code and rebrand.
Oh, that's what's up.
That is increasing as I find more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But the bull part is 15 of them so far. Like I said, I've got to test and check and double test and double check on each app that I try before I even put it in my list.
Mm-hmm. What are the apps that you like doing?
I've got the Perfect Player, I've got obviously the XC. But the XC version, I've actually done an XC app for Juggernaut's IPTV service, and where you don't, because obviously we don't supply VOD or catch up on that service.
Right.
So I've been able to have a friend sort me out with a patch so that it only shows your live TV in your TV guide. It won't even show you the radio option or the catch up anymore. I asked him specifically to do the patch for me that way. But I think there's 3, maybe 4 different patches that I can apply to that one app to make it how others want it. I can also do there's the Super S1. That's the Shack app. I can do the LTQ32, the LTQ53. I'm currently looking at the LTQ50. I can do. I've got web player as well. I can actually do the web player. Have you ever heard of the Malvision Perfect Player?
No, I haven't heard of that one.
It's version 1. It's version 1.5.2.3. It's you know how on the you're able to select 3. I think it's 3 different IPTV providers from a little list. They put a drop-down menu. You just choose it, log in, and away you go. I could do the Smarters and the Smarters, the 2.2.1 Smarters I can do as well. There's the Purple Player, Extreme Player, Smarter Pro, LX Extreme, and that's about it.
Now, how do you like that Shack app? Because isn't the Shack app a little similar to the one you were just talking about?
Yeah, Shack app. I like the Shack app. The only issue I'm having with it at the minute is the panel, the image control panel. I've actually got someone that I'm waiting to get in contact with me about the panel, because apparently they've got the version 2, which is the one that I'm after. But as soon as that guy's got back to me with with that information, then I'll be raring to go with that.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is the Shack app the one where, even though you have 3 services in there,
you got 3 different icons, and you should
promote
IPTV providers.
Right, you can promote whatever fights are going on that weekend, and you can change them in and out each week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that app. That's a pretty nice app.
What else was he?
You have a service, don't you? Flag now?
I do, yeah. I'm a reseller. I'm a reseller for Relentless.
Oh, okay. Was you trying to sell some of your service?
I'm the only service I'm trying to sell at the minute is the hard coding rebranding. Just because latest update from Jugs is they're updating our panel because all of our accounts have just magically disappeared.
Whoa.
So they said they were going to fix that today, but so far nothing's happened. But once that's up and running, at some point, Juggy mentioned about we're actually moving from the panel that we've got, because the panels we've got is crap. Even he said it's crap. He can't do much with it himself. But we don't know when that'll be.
Right.
The main thing is just getting our accounts back so we can actually sort everyone's lines out.
You got Totally Techno Tim. He was saying, he said maybe you need to start a GoFundMe page.
I actually have.
Okay.
Oh, you got one. Oh, okay.
I already have. Let me get it up.
You got you. If you have it, what about putting it in the chat? What was you gonna say, Ted?
Yeah, I think that what he's trying to do, get it up, put it in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Type of one in the chat, Flag, and then go from there.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he still gotta put the link in there.
You got to put the link in there. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you trying to put a one there, J Man? Oh, so you can make him a mod.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he's not going to be able to put a link if he's not a mod.
Right.
where is? Because I know Joy's posted my link on my GoFundMe information on her.
Is it
channel.
on? Is it in your Telegram group?
It's no, it's not.
Okay.
Bear with me.
Because Sharon said Flagnag has a GoFundMe in Telegram.
That one is a just a PayPal donation.
Okay.
I actually have a GoFundMe. Bear with me.
No, yeah, go ahead, do your thing. What's up, Sandy B? Luke Flores, what's good with you? D-Ruck, what's up, D-Ruck? Telly Techno Tim, Teddy Wilson. I said Wilson.
Hey, I can see the chat, y'all, but I'm on StreamYards, but I can't respond. So
Okay. Lee Flores said, "What's up, Tech?"
Yeah,
what's happening?
I don't know if I'm not gonna get it. You getting the new ship?
The new who? Yeah, the new ship.
Shield.
Huh?
Shield, J-Man.
I didn't thought about that yet. I don't know.
I see you got boats on the Mindfall.
What? I'm like, what you saying? No, what? They say, boat ain't what I said. Like, J-Man cussing the new what? I'm like, I never want that.
Yeah, he cussed. He was trying to play with you, bro.
I know my ears ain't tripping. I thought he cussed. I'm like,
You didn't get that one cuss word come out my mouth.
Look, even everybody said, J-Man, get that out your mouth.
Yeah, you cussed, man. Everybody on here heard you cuss.
Everybody heard you cuss. That's all I'm like,
my God.
Oh, potty mouth.
I said, what I said was ship, SHIP.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about that new series that just came out today that's over in Telegram.
Yeah, okay.
That's what he's making out, he said.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, J-Man.
Look, it's right
got
here.
a lot of kick
What's up, Teddy Wilson?
You said you got
in the house?
I got my shell dongle today. Oh, that's what's up. Look, LJ said, no, you didn't. Look, everybody laughing because they know what you said.
Not sure.
My name J Mac and I cuss.
Y'all are burnt.
I think I'll put that on the page. My name J Mac and I cuss.
Look at Share. She gonna go, wait a minute, where's she at? She gonna go, good save, Jane. Oh, Jesus said good save. I know. Thank you, Rose. I did not cuss.
All right.
This is a family show.
I hear you.
I don't know.
I know what DVD Kid trying to say in the chat.
Yeah, you see me cover my son's ears just then when he came in asking that question. Hold up, son. Give
Or burnt.
Let me give you the answer to that. And matter of fact, you heard him get up out of here for you hear something you're not supposed to be hearing. I can hear him saying it. Well, J Mac said it.
She's sharing it go. Sounds like J Mac said the new shit.
I'm like, what?
Ain't no sound like it. That's what he said, man. You ain't got a lot to kick it. You're a grown man. You can cuss if you want to. Hey, it's your show. You can cuss if you want to, J Mac.
Wait a minute.
Don't let Bo try to shame you to being somebody who you not.
Okay, we on your show. We ain't got you ain't got to justify what you say on your show.
I mean, do who you are, my brother. Don't be a pretender.
Ain't like we can kick you out.
Yeah. The whole world know you a potty mouth now.
J-Mac gonna come on my show tomorrow. Talking about my name is J-Mac and I like pot. Oh, I'm sorry, I like to be a potty mouth.
See, you wrong, Shona. J-Mac, you need Jesus.
Okay, I need to start praying for you right now.
Oh, heck no.
All right, so I'm there. I had to help J-Mac out. J-Mac, boy. Help him, Lord. Help him.
What's up, you Uno?
Right.
Uno,
I've just tried sharing it with PayPal donation link, and it's just said, "Oops, remove any web addresses and try again."
Yeah, you got to put a 1 in there. You got to put a 1 first for J-Mac to make you a mod, then put it in there.
Right.
Or you can put a 2 or a 3.
Simon, Smoking Simon, I haven't heard anything about that yet. His question was, have anybody heard about Sony cutting down the view?
No, I heard that.
Jay.
Hold up. Give me a second. Let me add you, Five Night.
I know they do that. A lot of services are gonna be in trouble.
And then LJ forgot I can read the other messages. Really, LJ?
I'm just reading them myself. Did I miss anyone?
Look, Troop knocking on the door, and Troop said you did cuss.
See, I'm gonna let Troop stay out there because I didn't cuss.
Look. Y'all see how sensitive J-Mac is?
What's up, Troop?
I'm going to go back and find out when we started to see when he actually said it.
Yeah, I want y'all to find that.
I said, J-Mac, boy, I tried to help you clean it up. You said it like 2 times, matter of fact.
Did
you know what? The noosh. I was like, what'd you say, J-Mac? The noosh. I was like, dang, he getting bold. Like
why you cussing at you, Humbo?
Hey, I'm like, J-Mac, I'm like, let me be quiet. We don't hit you.
But why LJ cussing at me? Look.
And then J-Mac put right. I mean, LJ put right as in somebody's last name. Oh, I thought DVD said he was tall enough to hear it too, but that's not what he said. He said, "Am I tall enough to come on?"
Y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong.
Burn. Did Flag Knight put it in there?
Wait, man, I'm about to put him in here now. Give me 1 second. So where you been at, Tech?
Man, I'm getting ready for this. I got a congressional meeting in DC next week. Mm-hmm. So man, I'm just getting all my talking points and stuff. You know, whenever you talk to the people, you got to have all of your I's dotted and your T's crossed. And plus, I'm trying to just get these reviews out the way too. So
right,
busy.
Okay, what's up, Real? While we waiting on J-Mac and Flagnut, you guys got any questions while we waiting on them? We don't want to hold y'all up. Right. J-Mac, he I don't know what J-Mac doing.
What was that?
I don't know.
What was that?
I know. Sound like
what you doing, J-Mac?
Like somebody have a
mic problem. That's not on my end.
What you doing, J-Mac? You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You positive?
I heard his mouth move, but he didn't say nothing.
Make sure y'all good. So I don't know what J-Mac doing. What you doing, J-Mac? Trying to add him?
Yeah, I was trying to add him.
Yo, just
Shoot.
post it on the side. Post it on the side, whatever he got to do, and I'll post it in the chat.
All right.
Yeah,
Right.
put it in the private chat there, Flagnet. J-Mac, I think J-Mac, he got a brain fart. I think he lost how to forget how to make you a mod. I think
It
J-Mac,
ain't that hard.
I think he's devastated off it. You guys actually heard him. Choice words just now.
Now y'all know what he really be saying behind the scenes.
Oh snap!
Bo, who that was? Maya Angelou said, when a person show you who they really are, believe them, huh?
I think it was Maya. Angelo.
We going that route now.
What you trying to post anyway?
Look, LJ said you didn't put him in his feelings, J-Mac.
At least he ain't trying to choke me out.
We can't.
So Flagnet, if a person is a reseller, they just reach out to you and show you what
Apps?
what app they're using, and you just go ahead and rebrand them. You have pricing or what? Or each app depends.
All the apps that I've got, I was sent by someone that I was supposed to be going into business with, until I found out that his name is actually blacklisted.
Are you able to get into the side chat?
Any other apps I've actually been speaking. I was speaking to a few friends, found out what version they were on, and I've just been doing basically a lot of Googling.
It's easy to rebrand. I do it all the time.
The rebranding it's the hard coding that isn't, because a lot of the apps now are Java encrypted.
Yeah, we're gonna bleep it out, Smoking Salmon. When we gonna have J-Mac go back and edit it.
Oh, y'all really going on.
Hey, I'm gonna ask him a question. He said that was J-Mac cussing. They bleeped it out. So we're gonna bleep it out. So
Can I just say, hey, Leroy Lewis?
hey, what's up, Leroy Lewis?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know whether I've missed anybody else.
Okay, so that HTTP PayPal me TK T2K
that's my donation link, because the GoFundMe link isn't working. It just sends you to a error on Facebook. It's like, oh, thanks.
How much you charge to rebrand?
What have I tried to rebrand? I've done the only ones I've done so far is just all for Relentless. I've just been testing apps with Relentless at the minute, because I know I've got my own account on there.
How much do you charge to rebrand an app?
I've come to find out that I'm actually quite cheap for price wise for rebranding. For the LT32.
Let's see if we can do it this way.
What's the price range that you charge?
Wait, hold on, Drew. Let's do it this way. Instead of putting it out there what he charges, how about if people are interested, let them reach out to Flagnet. That way he can discuss it with them.
Yeah.
Because for example, he said he's more or less like testing them. He has some more things to do. So instead of putting like a final price out there, is there a way that people can get in touch with you to talk to you about your apps?
Yeah, there's Telegram.
Say it again.
There's Telegram. I'm just about to put my username in the chat.
Okay.
That's my username on Telegram. There's also Facebook, which I have got I've actually got my own Flagnet Facebook page on there, which is also, if I remember rightly, Flagnet 2018, because that's when I very first started doing everything.
I got all your stuff, Flag.
There's the website as well.
So
you still got your Telegram group?
So Flagnet, my question is,
I've still got my Telegram group.
So my question is, do you want only resellers to get at you, or anybody can get at you if they want to get their own app rebranded?
Anyone.
Anyway, that's what's up.
That's the Facebook group, the web address.
I will send you.
I got everything. I got everything you got.
Have you got the IPTV rebranding group?
I got the PayPal. Let's see.
LJ said, I'm back. What I missed? Oh, LJ, this time Bo cussed.
Yeah.
Don't laugh at him. Jason is laughing at you. Don't laugh at him. Something's wrong with him. J Mac trying to take the heat off him, but he know he gonna hear this about 2 or 3 days.
But look,
What's up, Giorgio?
We all know, and LJ and Dale can attest, they've heard you cuss before.
I have not heard me cuss. You was burnt. You just as bad as them. That's just the way they said it. They like, yeah, we heard you. Didn't you hear him, Dale? Yeah, I heard him. That's like they heard me poop too, right?
Sugar.
Look at LJ. Yeah, yes, we have. Yeah, right. Word.
Shrinking Sharon asks, Bo, did you get my email?
No. When did you send it?
J Mac.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to send you. Mind you, you've already. I've sent it you. If you can post that for me, I've just sent you the Telegram group link over Facebook.
Put it right on the side chat.
Yeah. Where'd you send it at? And what's? Oh, I got you. I see it.
It's just because phone I'm on YouTube, tablet I'm on StreamYard.
Okay.
Right.
Now, with everybody getting their things back up and running, are a lot of people reaching out to you right now?
No, because it's I've literally this is the first time I've even promoted the rebranding and hard coding. I've not even been promoting it. I've literally been trying to get that side sorted and get a good group of apps running so that I can actually do more and offer more opportunities.
Okay. Well, that's it.
Well, it'd be pointless if I'm only able to do the one app.
Okay. I see. That's the part of the other show that we put in our tag, like collabing with other people. It's always good to collab with people that are out there doing their thing. They're not just actually talking about it, but they're actually doing it. So anyone who wants to reach out to FlagNag, please reach out to him, show him some support, and see what he can do for you. And I'm about to put your link here in there. 1 second.
That group that Telegram group that I've just sent, Hustler TV, that's got a few pictures of what I've done. I've got to add a few more because it's like I've got to get some pictures of the LTQ apps and everything, and all of the others, and just add them in there.
And that the link that's in the chat right now is his Telegram group. So go ahead and if you please help out FlagNag, click on his link and let's show him some support.
Also, Trigger Sharon, I don't. I'm looking right now. I don't see no email from you. I'm in my email, but I don't see it.
Just to let people know as well, in the group, you will be required to prove you're not a bot, otherwise you'll get booted.
Mm-hmm.
I love my bots.
I do, funny enough. I keep getting called the bot boss because I've done the bot on quite a few groups. I've done a bot for JJ Code Cutter. There's a bot in all of my groups.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of these Maria clone bots, so you can do pretty much anything you want.
So what you trying to do to raise the money then? So what he's trying to do, guys, to raise the money is he's rebranding APKs or IPTV services for you to be able to have your own brand. It'll be your brand, rebranded if you're a reseller or not.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe he's also helping with other APKs as well, I believe. But like I said, he does charge. If you go to anybody else, they're gonna charge as well. But like I said, he's doing it.
It's time that we charge for. It's only our time that we charge for. We don't, because it's like the Java encoded ones. They're not easy to hard code. You've got to know what you're doing.
Okay.
Right now in your Telegram group, you have the chat disabled, right?
No, you gotta click up that you're not a bot. Then you'll be able to.
Yep, you've got to click I'm not a bot, otherwise you will be removed from the group by the bot. Just to give you a heads up, the link is usually above the welcome message.
Yeah.
Because for some reason I cannot get it to delay where it's the welcome message and then the anti-bot.
The bot.
Mm-hmm.
I like anti-user bots.
Okay. Latif said he shrinking sharing. Is y'all sent to the right email? I haven't got no email from nobody right now. The only person I got an email from is Raymond. Raymond and then Chill, but Chills was earlier today.
Let's see.
Stream. Can I just say, Streamflix, you're going to need to prove I'm not a bot. If you go right to the list, right to the top of the list, you'll see you need to press I'm not a bot there, buddy.
Make sure you go on your name, because if you try to click somebody else's name, it's not going to let you in.
Right.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no, my that's the wrong email. My email is heyIneedthatinfo@gmail.com. I just posted it in JMax chat. Is heyIneedthatinfo@gmail.com. It's not. So Trigger Sharon, that's the wrong email. You gotta put hey in front of that. I need that. And then Latif,
you fellas don't mind me having a cigarette, do you?
No, go ahead, dude.
And then Latif, you when did you email me?
They don't got your email?
I don't think they do, because they saying they email me, but I don't have no emails from them. My emails are I can read and reply back to them.
How you doing, Mac?
I just posted it in the chat.
Can I just mention, anyone that's wanting me on Telegram, I will get back to you after the show, because I can't do like 8 things at once.
And let's see. I like what just put in here to help anyone who's actually maybe on the cell phone trying to join. Firestick put in here, if you're on a phone, you can click the X to minimize the live chat and find a thumbs up. Smack it, live chat to return to the live feed, and you won't miss a thing.
These nuts. Why you got
what?
These nuts. Why you got that name?
Who is that?
Different name at the bottom.
Oh. Really?
I think that person was actually blocked from on Joy's show, because it turned out he was a what do they call them? A troll.
A troll.
Oh, so we just had to remove him totally all the way then, huh?
They got plenty of those. Don't worry. I love them. I love the troll.
Wow. We going there tonight?
They be trolling.
Ain't got nothing better to do. Let's see. I'm just going into the chat. Let's see here. Latif. You're right,
What's up,
Wayne.
brother Paper Plate fam?
And then
That is my other teammate. That's the other guy that's going to be helping me with the rebranding and hard coding.
Who that?
And then for what you got in here, Jim? Man? How many people you got in the chat?
We have, give me 1 second.
It should be in the above
74.
your line.
Oh, my bad. We have
75 people.
75.
Okay, the emails I'm getting is about I'm getting emails about my service, emails about if you're trying to get a trial of my service, we don't give out trials on the weekend. So if you want a trial, 24-hour trial, we only do it during the week.
Mhm.
So Monday through Thursday is when I will give you a trial. If you're trying to get if you're just trying to get it, then let me know. If you're trying to rebrand, if you're trying to get your own panel, that's anytime.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to get a panel, just get at me, J Mac, and then go from there. No, I'm talking about the ones that the emails I'm looking at now, Sugar Sharon.
Hey, Flag, now I made you a mod, so you can type anything in there now.
Oh, thank you. Bo, Shrinking Sharon needs help with Plex.
Yeah, I know. I'm reading it right now.
I'd be able to help, but
You said
the
you
big
gonna
green
be
machine's dead.
You want me to read the question to you? You want me to read the question that she asked me?
Yeah,
Flag,
go
see if you can help her.
I don't even. What was the question?
Okay, the question is: my hard drive is not recognized on my Plex app.
Not being recognised on the Plex app.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know you could, unless she's using it as a server via the Plex app, because I know in the Plex app settings you can set it to be used as a server.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not set like that, and it's only set as a player, it won't read the hard drive. As far as I'm aware, don't bank me on that because I've never tried it.
What you saying,
But
Trip?
I definitely know that if it's not set as a server, it can be a bit higgledy-piggledy.
Right. But it won't be. It won't. You said it right. It won't be recognized on the app as a server. But what it is she needs the. What it is she's trying to see her server. She's trying to actually see her actual sign in on her app.
Right.
Right. I believe that's what she's trying to do. You're trying to see your actual name and whatnot on the app, right, Sugar Sharon? You're trying to see the name of your. You're trying to see the name of your. Actually, what you should do, Sugar Sharon, is clear the data on it. Clear the data on your Plex app,
Mm-hmm.
and then re-sign back into it.
Right.
Try that first.
Yeah.
Clear the data on your Plex app first. This is for everybody. If you go in there and you cannot recognize your name or whatever you name your Plex, and you don't see it on your app, then the first thing you should do is then clear the data on that app and then re-log in with your email and password.
I've got a question for you, Bo, about Plex.
I'm listening.
Are you hosting it? Have you got a dedicated Plex server, or are you using a NAS as well?
I'm just using my ProBox. So no, I don't have a dedicated server. So no, as of right now, I don't. I'm not doing NAS because the reason why I'm not doing it right now is because I rather see what it's giving me before I actually go up to that next level. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
SuperDell, BeReal, they both have basically letting me know that I should get one. But the reason why they're telling me is why I should get one because of all the content that I have, and they don't want me to lose the content. So what I did, and in the meantime, is what I did was I got me a cloud server, and with me getting a cloud server, I got me a cloud backup service to where now all my stuff is backed up on that cloud backup service. So if one of my hard drives happen to go down, it's already backed up. So So if you guys trying to figure out, well, then how am I doing it? That's how I'm doing it without me having a NAS or me having a dedicated server. So
I was only asking because I've got 2 Plex servers because I'm running them both off of a NAS each. The only thing I've found is the last couple of updates that I've had, it's actually knackered Plex completely. I've had to reinstall Plex altogether.
Right.
And I weren't sure whether I weren't sure if it was an error at their end or if it's an error at my end.
Let me see, Sharon. You said not on your PC. So that's different then, Sugar Sharon. On here it says your app. You said your PC app on your PC app, Sugar Sharon. You got to do this because you're gonna have 2. You'll have 2 real quick. Let me know if you did this right here, Sugar Sharon. Let me J-Mac, let me share my
There we go.
share my stuff real quick, just so I gotta know, like, so she can see what I'm saying. Share my screen.
Right, she can show us just said my PC app.
Right, she said on her PC. So on her PC, like, y'all see me?
Oh, you know what?
See on screen?
No, we can see you. I see your screen.
Okay, so look, Sugar Sharon, right here. This is the Plex app right here. So with the Plex app that's right here, Sugar Sharon, I also have another one which it says Plex Media Server. You got to make sure you cut that on. So you got to right click it and cut that on, and then it should pop up down here, and you should see it come up over here to where then you click it and then you open up your Plex Media Server. If you look at it, you see what it says, Plex Media Server. And if you just don't have it on here, then you will come here. You'll come here. Hold on. You'll go here, then you'll go down to Plex. You go down to Plex right here, and then right here you see it again. Sugar Sharon, Plex Media Server, and you'll come here and open up your Plex Media Server from here. If it's not already on your wall, I mean on your desktop. So if you don't have it on your desktop, then go into Windows, go to Plex Media Server, and then open it. Once you open it there, you should be able to open it on your computer, on your PC. So hopefully that helps. Again, tomorrow, what I'll do is I'm gonna get with Dale, J-Mac, DVD. I'm gonna get with a couple of guys tomorrow, and then we're gonna do like either starting the Plex or doing something about Plex tomorrow on my show tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna change my whole show tomorrow, and we'll do some stuff about, since we always trying to tell people to do Plex and go at Plex. We will do a whole lot of questions, a whole lot of answers about Plex as far as getting content, grabbing content, how to go in from your PC, how to get it from your app, how to get the modded app. We'll try to do a little bit of all that tomorrow.
I guess my Plex not big enough. J-Mac can't even mention me.
If Bill can't get on, Tech, you here? I ain't got you here. I'm talking about who's not here. I said DVD. I said Dale. You here? I'm quite sure you like you would say right now when I finish mentioning names, you either say, "Bo, either I'm in or I'm out." Let me finish too, Tech. Why you cut me off like? Tech, gonna be.
My Plex ain't small. My Plex ain't small, Bo.
J-Mac, you know what? If it was my show, I would have told him, don't be cutting Bo off until we finish.
Okay, Tech. We got to respect everybody. Right to speak at this time.
You know, J-Mac, but it ain't my show. But you know, if it was me, J-Mac.
Oh snap!
Let me see. Let me make sure. I check says my PC app. Okay, so hopefully that did help her. Let me see. Do you have any way to back up J-Mac cuss so we don't lose it? J-Mac don't know how to go back and edit, y'all. So we good. We always gonna have that. So J Mac will have to go back and edit. So
if I gotta read and edit tonight, I'm gonna find it.
Your upload speed isn't at least 25 MB, depending on how much you have in terms of space. It can be really slow. Yeah. So Penn hit it, and that's why I think when it comes to like I said, we'll talk about it more tomorrow. But when it comes to Plex, it'll be you have to figure out what works for you and what you have.
Mm-hmm. So
once you figure out what you have and what you're working with, then your Plex will be a whole lot simpler for you as well. String Sharing says Plex Media Service is a separate app. Yeah. If you look at it, String Sharing, if you look at it, I got two, the Plex, and then I have the Plex Media Server. And what's funny is when I first started getting into it, I didn't know it until Real ended up telling me. When Real, because I was doing the same thing. I was like, I'm hitting my app, it won't let me in, and I can't get in, my server's not working. And Real was like, well, Bo, you go in the server? And I kept going, yeah, look, Real. She said, Bo, that's your app, not the server. So of course I felt like, I felt real small, and I'm like, oh, okay. So then I went in and then I opened up the Plex Media server, and then that's how I was able to then get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. She got into it. Okay, yeah. You welcome, Sugar Share.
And everybody, LJ always has his file link updated. So here is his updated file link. So y'all can take advantage of that because his file link is always up to date.
Yeah, and then Teddy, I got Plex Pass. I pay for it every month. But as far as the app goes, we've been had a modded app, and then like I said, even with that modded app that we have for Plex, we can change the player to MX Player. So a lot of my stuff that I play on my phone or on my tablet, I'm using the modded app, and I'm able to use MX Player or VLC Player. I can use any player that I want to besides using their player. And we'll talk about that again. We'll talk about that tomorrow as well.
Mm-hmm. Penn put in here, I plan on buying some Easy Store drives Black Friday, Christmas. That would be my backup expansion. That's what's up.
Yeah. And then guys too, I'm going to buy, it starts, what's today, the 29th?
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow, Costco, all the way up until, it's going to be always up until November, or into the end of November. Costco is selling the 8 terabyte for $119.
Yep.
Costco is giving 8 terabytes for $119.
Mm-hmm. Snag it up.
So I will be grabbing a couple of them. So I will be grabbing a couple of them. But the reason why I'm grabbing a couple of them is because I got to get with J Mac. I'm about to change from a four bay to an 8 bay.
Yep. That's one thing I like about Bo. Bo be like, J Mac, check this out. And when he told me about that, I was like, go for it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get with J Mac because me and J Mac gonna change from the 4 bay to get the 8 bay, and the 8 bay for me and J Mac will be good because J Mac already have a lot of hard drives. So for him to get the 8 bay and add them on there, and then he'll be able to have all of them in one spot.
Right.
He'll have to use different spots on his computer, which would be good. So you gotta look at it like that, and then you gotta think about it. Fire stick that. Here's the big thing that with the Seagate, J Mac, I tell you, I only been using Seagates. I haven't had not one issue with them. Of course, I'm gonna be careful with them, but I also make sure I'm covered as well.
Right.
And I learned that from there. Once you get covered, you're good.
Yeah.
I learned the hard way though by going with. At one point, I went with Western Digital.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost every single bit of software I stored on it. I was gutted, and then I found out why.
Yeah, so and that's what I said with me. Like I said, Dale and Real gave me the idea as far as make sure I get something to back up my content, and me, I know I would feel bad to wake up and it just crashed on me. So now if it crashes, I'm not so much worried about it because then I have the backup. But I got somebody else that got at me to say, hey, Bo, I got a deal for you. Cool, I'm jumping on it. I'm gonna get the 8 terabyte. With me getting that 8 terabyte, I'll be sick in a minute. Like I said, once I get the 8-bay here and I get the 8 terabytes or the 10, then I will start buying them, and I start adding way more content than I'm adding now.
Right.
And look, I just want to point out, look, you gotta be dedicated, man. Cause when I first found out about Plex, I was all excited and stuff. I think I watched their video. I went and brought an 8 terabyte, hooked it up to the Shield, and I spent the whole weekend just, getting content. And then, I was a novice, so something happened, and I couldn't reconnect the terabyte. I couldn't reconnect the external drive back to my Shield. So what I did was I just went ahead and, erased everything by mistake. And so you got to know what you're doing, man, because when you reformat something on the Shield, if you have it set up a certain way, you're going to reformat the external drive, because I had it set as an internal drive. When I reformat, when I redid my Shield, it redid the drive too. So I lost everything. But having said that, I still have tons and tons of movies and stuff. I don't have any TV shows, tons and tons of movies and stuff. But like, I'm using less than 4%. So it just depends on how you're going to use it when you buying the external storage. Somebody like Bo need all that storage. If you like me and you got like a couple of 100 movies, you might not need that.
Yeah. I see a couple of points in here, especially the one Bo said about which one he prefers. I see in here, who was that? I just saw that. Firestick said he uses Western Digital as well after losing 2 Seagates. Trooper put in here, I take Western Digital over Seagate as well. And correct me if I'm wrong, because I was doing some research on hard drives. Even though all hard drives are not the same, maybe just a couple little tweaks here and there. Mm-hmm. Even though you got Western Digital, you got some other brand names. Yeah, sure. If you break it down, to me, just in my opinion, hard drives are just about all the same except for the name. Just for a couple little bit different tweaks in each one of them, they're basically all the same. So you can lose stuff on a Western Digital just like you can lose stuff on a Seagate.
Yeah, but Western Digital is more reliable than a Seagate.
Right, I understand.
But you gotta look at it as like this. When I first started shopping around, everybody said, "Bo, get a Western Digital." The very first thing I got was my 2 terabyte. I got was a Western Digital. I got the Western Digital. Western Digital went out, so I said, "Okay, let me get a Seagate." I got a Seagate. The Seagate I didn't have no problem with. So then I ended up getting a 4 terabyte. I get my 2 terabyte away. So then for me getting the 4, I got an 8. When we got an 8, I ended up getting the 10. Now I said this, Troop, to say this. I said that to say this. I agree with J Mac in the sense, as far as, to me, you can get either one of them. Now, if the odds are, the reason why I say get either one of them, my thing is at the end of the day, whichever one that you get, you still have to get a backup. Mm-hmm. I'll say it again. Either one that you get, you still have to make sure that you get a backup. Mm-hmm. Now, most people know that been watching my Plex. I didn't have my Seagates for I don't know how long. I haven't. J Mac, have you heard me say it crashed? Have you heard me say I need to go buy me another one? Have you heard? I haven't. Now, as in Troop or Tech or whoever, okay, let's just say I got lucky. Let's say I picked a good one. Cool, I'll take that. But within me saying that, my thing is, I'm not gonna say one is better than the other one, even though I had a bad experience with the WD. And actually, I've always heard WD was always better. But the first time I got one, it didn't do good for me. So I switched and I grabbed the Seagate. I haven't had an issue. Like I said, maybe Bo been lucky. But what I did find out is, whichever one that I get, make sure I get something to bag it up just in case it does fail or crash.
Mm-hmm. And I like
in both my NASs, I've got Seagate throughout my NASs, apart from the main operating system, which is both of them are Kingston SSDs.
Mm-hmm. I like the point that Wayne Thompson said. If y'all want to chime in on this, he said SSDs are more reliable than HDD. That's true, because you got to look at how many times, or maybe people don't look at it like in a sense, but you got to look at how many times can it rewrite.
Not just that though. If you can throw an SSD at a wall, you can't do that with a normal hard drive. You'll knacker it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they cost so much.
Yeah.
And then you gotta look at it too, y'all. I've been transferring a lot of content. I've been doing all of that. I've been transferring over and back to from an 8 to a 10, from a 4 to an 8. So I've been transferring a lot of content as well. So, and I've still been doing pretty good. And I said, Costco, it starts October the 30th. I don't know about in your area, but in my area, it starts October 30th, 8 terabyte for $119. So again, you can go in your store, get it. I think they said it's limited like 2 or 3, but you got to think about it. You take the right person in there with you, you can grab 2 or 3 of them, take somebody else with them, and hey, have them buy. All they got to do is you just show your card.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be
able to. I agree with that Chill 457. For the NASs, the Seagates, flawless. Especially if you get the proper NAS hard drives, they never fail. I've not had one fail yet.
And you see the key word he put there on his third word? He said researching. That's what it is about right there.
Yeah, and that's all it is. That's what I said. I mean, and here I'm not saying Troop is wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. No. All I'm saying is we, in us with DST, the biggest thing I love about us, we can always agree to disagree. But not only that, we always say at the end of the day, do your research. Not only do your research, you have to figure out what's better for you.
Wait, say it again, bro.
You have to get what's good for you. If you can get what's good for you, then to me that all that matters. I'm giving you my experience of what I got and why I'm continuing to keep getting them. Now that doesn't mean that now you go back and go, well, I'm going to get one because Bo told me to get one. No, and then if it crashed or fell on you, then you be like, well, dang, Bo, you told me. No, I didn't tell you nothing. I'm telling you what I use. I'm telling you not only what I use, I'm also telling you what I do if it crashes or if it goes down. I'm not so much worried about it because now I have my content going somewhere else just in case it does.
Right.
So if it does, I have it where I don't feel blue as far as, dang, you know how much content I have? So, and now if I'm getting more, it's easier for me to really go hard and play with no stressing. Like I said, Troop when I had no issue with his WD, and that's good.
Right.
Because you don't want no problems, guys. You don't want to have no problems, especially when it comes to hard drive and getting your content. The big thing is we have said to you guys, what's the best thing that you can do that's real good with that hard drive?
Back it up.
I'm gonna say any of y'all know what's the best thing you can do with that hard drive. You know, True, you tech, you what about you, Flag Nut?
Back it up.
You can back it up, but what's the best? We've been talking about it for like the last 2 or 3 days. What's the best thing you can do with that hard drive that you have?
Shoot.
You can plug that hard drive, that you have. You can plug it into whatever network that you have to play your content without internet.
Yeah, you can use your Plex.
That's the best thing that you can do with that hard drive. So when everybody, and when you think about it, with all these APKs that you guys have, if they go down, like Dale said, let's just say you didn't pay your bill, you can't get in, you still gonna be able to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And me, I got so much content that if something go down, I'm good for a minute. If I decide I don't want to pay my bill, I just want to watch what I got. I have enough content. You got to think about it. I counted yesterday. I have over 860 TV shows. That's a lot of content for me to say I can go quite a bit of time without having to worry about something. That's not even counting my movies. That's not even counting my music. That's the TV shows. And we already know TV shows come from either 1 season to 20, 30, 40 seasons. It all depends. So, again, y'all, like I said, we'll talk more depth into it tomorrow. But again, you have to, when you find deals, you have to jump on them. You have to jump on them. When you find deals, jump on them. What's up, Legacy?
What's up, Legacy Inc.? I see. I see. This shows right here. People are actually walking and talking about doing their research, and this is what Penn had to say. Penn said, "I visited a website with upload calculations. It would take me roughly 3 months, being 24/7, to back up my space. So the cloud currently isn't for me." So
look at what's crazy is on my Penn. I don't know what cloud service that is, but the cloud service that I use right now, all my content is already on there. And I know I got more content than you, Penn, but all mine is already on there. That one what I mentioned the other day, it's already on there.
What cloud service is that? No.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure I give y'all the whole name. So I can be like, Bo. And I think I said it before, but it like I said, I pay for it, but I'll pay the little money for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay the money that it's called Backblaze. Backblaze, and I go into it. I ain't gonna go into it. I go into it. Y'all be like, oh, okay, I got more information. But Backblaze, I can show J Mac so he knows that I'm not. So he know I'm not lying. I go in there and click it. It has all my content already set up.
That's all in there.
And it won't be. It didn't take me 3 months.
I ain't never seen it. Let me see.
You said what?
Bethany? Let's see. What did Penn?
Oh, okay, Penn. Okay, that makes sense, Penn. That makes sense. He says his upload speed.
Okay, I see what he's saying. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so that makes sense. That makes sense, Penn. And then you got to think about it. I have the Gigablast on mine, so I upgraded mine to the top stuff on mine from my download to my upload speed, and that's because I do so much. Now, do I need? But desktop, yes, I do. For what I have, I need a better desktop, but I'm just not ready to invest in one just yet, y'all. I'm just not. That's just him.
So what Bo is really saying is he got enough speed where it's so fast he can move 2 pieces of furniture and his stuff already be uploaded.
Yeah, it'll start uploading it up. So that's why I try to tell people, when you trying to get something from me, let me know. You burnt out your back. I just caught what you just said. I just caught what you said. You is burnt. You is burnt. I just thought about like, what did you say? So that's the inside joke, y'all. Y'all gotta leave J Mac alone. He already done cut today, so he been trying to get me, y'all. He trying to get me on his mishap. Ain't nobody tell him to say them bad words. What's up, Anthony? No, I'm debating on if I even want to buy the new Shield. To be honest with you, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm debating.
That's me too. I mean, because if I can do everything, or the Shield I already have, I like. If I can still do everything on the 4K stick, and there's not a whole bunch of difference on the new Shield, I probably won't get it.
I'm going to tell you something now. I haven't even got a Shield or a 4K stick. I've got a 2nd gen Fire Stick.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still lasting me to this day.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as I've already said, once I upgrade, because my mum's got the 1st gen Fire Stick. So I've said, once I upgrade, she's getting this one.
Mm-hmm. And SSD, I agree with Wayne Thompson. SSD is good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let me check out. Let me check out these. Okay. Let me see. Watching. Okay.
Sharon said, "I need something from you, Bo. I'll email you later."
Deal, you burnt J Mac.
That's what you said. I just read.
Yeah, why you stressing it like that, J Mac?
I was reading it.
Did you catch the text?
Yeah, man. Why you wrong for that, bro? You cussing and you nasty.
Wait. Where Tech at?
My wife, Hey, Sugar Shirt, they ain't mad at you. Do that deal law. Do that deal law. Do it. Let me see. Try it out. You still ain't Latif, boy? We gonna fight. You still ain't okay. So what do you? Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna say this now, right? Paper Plate fan, you're giving me your shield. Don't forget that. Don't forget my router as well.
Who giving it? You said you giving them your shield, Jim Matt?
No, Paper Plate fan.
You said he wanted a paper plate. Oh, paper plate fan. Oh, okay. Paper plate.
Let's see. Teddy Hustler said, Hustler and Bo, I was undecided, but I got to tell y'all, you won't be disappointed. That's what's up. I hope people do like it. To me, I'm just not ready to get it right now.
Right. Yeah. Same thing with me. I mean, you got to think about it. It took them a minute for me to get the shield. It took me a minute before I got that joker, and then once I got it, like I said, I still use it. I use it more than I use any of my other stuff, but that's because it's in my room. It's just in there, and then my multi is messed up too. It's the new shield going to get Black Friday price next month. That's a good question, Chill.
Good. That's
a good question. We don't know. Hopefully it does.
Yeah.
If it does, then that would probably be the time I would probably try to get it.
Mm-hmm. Is LJ or Real still up in here?
I don't know. LJ and Real, are you up in here?
Reason I asked because I wanted to see if they were going on tomorrow night so we can promo their show for tomorrow night if they're going on. Let's see, we have any other questions in here? I don't want to keep y'all too long. But our main thing was that, like I said, a lot of you already know Flagnag, but I really wanted him to come in and promote himself and his business ventures that he's going on. So please reach out to him. Before we go anything else, Flagnag, is there anything else you want to promote about the business or anything else you want to let everybody know?
Post that Telegram group again.
Matter of fact, you can actually type it in there now, Flagnag.
Bear with me. So I'll have to copy it from our chat.
GoPro. He always acting like he's asleep.
Okay. Hey, PG. Me and J Mac saw your show last week too. The beginning part of J Mac was cracking up. This is the beginning. We didn't get to the middle and the end yet. Right in the beginning, he was like, I like her.
You are burnt.
PG, you out of song. I cut it on. You listening? He was like, "Who's that?" I said, "That's PG." He was like, "What?" He said, "Boy, you need to share that. Put that in the chat." PG, good job, PG. Good job. You got a subscriber in J Mac.
See if y'all only do.
J Mac is burnt. Look, LJ, like I told you. Where LJ at? LJ gonna be like, "Yep, we said it. Me and Bo told you. We told you better jump over there and listen."
Oh,
I think it was Tech or somebody else was like, "PG be going in over there." It was somebody else that was in the chat with us and was like, "Yeah, she real. I like her because she real." And next thing you know, boy, as soon as I cut it on, you hit right on J Mac language, boy. J Mac like that language.
Oh.
He loved it. He loved that.
Yeah, he was enjoying that. So
good night, Wayne Thompson. Thank you for coming in tonight, sir.
Okay, PG, yeah. And actually we'll tomorrow I'm gonna see if I can get somebody to come on too tomorrow and actually see if they don't have no problem showing their plex. So
PG inspired J Mac to cuss tonight on the show.
yeah, PG, see what you did? He like,
It's inspiration.
knowing him, he probably like, shoot, she cuss. I might be able to get away.
Oh, heck no.
She said that good language. Shoot, I'm gonna say some of this good language. And then he looked at me like, what? You didn't hear what I said? I said, good. You had Flag Nag looking like, dang, did he just cuss? I said, okay.
Flag Nag had to smoke a cigarette after that.
Okay. You can't Flag Nag hold nerves. He said, shoot, I'm trying to promote and get my stuff out.
What he said? You mind if I smoke real quick?
I thought this was a good wholesome show. You come on here being grown.
Oh man.
Yeah. So tomorrow, y'all. Tomorrow I will do as much as a one-on-one that I can. Like I said, if I can get Tech, if I can get Tech on the show, if I can get Hustler on the show tomorrow, if I can get Dale, Real, DVD, if I can get some of them on the show tomorrow, to be great, because then they actually, because we all don't do it the same way, and we all have our own little techniques and certain stuff that we do when it comes to our Plex, and it's cool because then I show y'all, or maybe I might show y'all some of my tricks and trade of some of the stuff that I do, the method to my madness of how I get so much content at one time. And y'all just probably have to follow along, because me, I'm all over the place when it comes to my Plex. As long as I get it, I'm good. I mean, but I'm all over the place, but I get it. So, and that's probably why Dale was like, I don't know if y'all gonna catch him. So I'm doing stuff constantly, and I'm always trying to find something to make it easier for me. So quiet as kept, my sonar does a lot of work for me. I'm saying it again.
Oh.
Sonar does a lot of work for me. Oh, Pen. I don't know if I'm liking that V3. Only reason being is I switched over to V3 Pen, and for whatever reason, which I'm gonna give it real, for whatever reason, I can't get my shows to go. I'm getting them, but they're not going in the right order that they're supposed to go into, and I got to figure out why not.
Hey, Bo.
Okay.
What do you use for requests on Plex?
What do you mean? What do you mean by requests? Like, what do you mean as far as requests?
Well, on my Plex, I use an app called Ombi, OMBI, and it's linked up with Sonar and Radar, and it's fully automated.
Well, I got 2 news groups on mine right now. On my torrent, I had a lot of torrent on there. I took them off. For right now because of my desktop.
Yeah.
The reason I took it off because of that. But I got 2 news group. I got news group. Then I got geek. I got geek on mine. So I'm using 2 as far as I got 2 indexers to use to look up the content. And so far they actually have been working good for me. But if I want something that's outside of it, then I use my put. And the reason why I say I use my put, because my put, all I need is just a magnet link.
Yeah.
So me just getting the magnet link, all I'm doing is getting the magnet link, putting in my put, and then from there I'm getting it. And that makes it like way easier for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if the sonar can't find it, then I go from there. And then you got to think about it. Me, J Mac, Dale, we always got people coming to us giving us something that we might not have. And then if they give us that, I'll check it out. I'll try it. I'll see if it works. Me and J Mac, one place, and it's not to make anybody feel like but me and J Mac got one place that was given to us, and we promised that we wouldn't give that out. But that one that we have, it's a little bit more work for me and J Mac, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The content that I'm able to get from it is work, meaning I can't get it easy like I get my other content. I have to like really work to get the content.
Right.
So when you get the content, it's good, because a lot of people saying I don't have that. Where'd you get it from?
See, if Sonar or Radar can't find what I'm looking for, I use Google's index, and 9 times out of 10 that finds it.
Yeah, that's what I said. You got to be able to like I said, one be patient with them looking for stuff. Because sometimes it can become a headache looking for stuff. But me, I've always found to get my stuff from, let's just say, if I'm looking for something and you, J Mac got the same. Say I'm looking for one TV show. J Mac got it. You got it. Tech got it. True got it. What I do is, if they have that TV show and that TV show is hard to find, then what I do is I go to J Mac first. I go to J Mac and then I'll see what other content J Mac has. If I already got the other content that he has, then Flag Deck, I switch over and then I go to you.
Yeah.
Once I switch over to you, then I go to the Tech. And then once I switch from Tech, I go to True. But see, here's what people don't really think. Here's what people don't really look at. All they worried about is getting that first initial content from J Mac or from you or from Tech or from True. They're not looking at a lot of other stuff that they're looking for. Y'all still might have it as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Like for me, like if it's something, and it's just a tip, y'all don't tell nobody else. All right, it's just between us. If you're really looking for something and you can't find it, the best way I have found to get it is whenever Bo go live, just put in a request and you'll have it next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. So that's true too.
He forgot to put in that second
Hey,
tip.
that saved you a lot of work right there.
But look, and he forgot to put in that second tip. So I'm gonna jump on Tech, be like, just between us, don't tell nobody. But if you want to reach the plateau where Bo is at, just a secret, don't tell nobody else. Get him 2 pieces of furniture. I guarantee you he will slow down. If anything's going to put him in a piece of furniture, and you will catch him.
He is burned. Y'all do not listen to him. So, but like I said, my work ethic as far as doing stuff, like I said, the team already know how it is. When I've set my mind into something, I go hard in the paint with it. That's why I said I'm gonna start back doing my videos, but I'm just trying to figure out at what point. Same thing with my apps. I'm gonna start back at my hunt for my apps, but I got to figure out at what point do I want to do it. Mm-hmm. The thing with the TV shows, I love it because a lot of the TV shows I used to watch. There's a lot of TV shows that I haven't seen. I'm going, oh, I want to get that. So then when I do want to see it or look at it, I can always binge watch it to go look at it or try to get it. So it is a thrill trying to find certain shows that's hard to find. And there's some shows that I can't find. But the good thing about Sonar is it will continue to keep looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And me, I'm finding out there's other torrents and other places you can go grab stuff from or go look. And so that's what I do. I try to go look in those other places, and I try to figure out, what's good within them other places that will make me stay there. If it's nothing that's good to make me stay there, I'll leave that site and go to a whole different site that's going to be more beneficial. Because me, I like to go somewhere where I can get stuff from one person and then get a whole lot of stuff from another person. Can you copy your Plex on my? No. But Charmaine, here is something to think about. And J Mac gave me the idea. Here's something to think about. If you're trying to get some of my content, then you got to think about it. I just gave y'all a big hint. You can go buy you 8 terabyte. Mm-hmm. Hey, Bo, I'm going to mail this to you. When I mail this to you, what you going to charge me to put your content on my 8 terabyte?
Yep.
You already know I have you already know I can fill that 8 terabyte up. No problem. Mm-hmm. So, but that's the question you got to ask yourself. Well, dang, I do want a lot of his content. Well, let me go ahead and buy one of these jokers and send it to him.
Yep.
Or like you said, you buy it, mail it to me. Once you mail it to me, I put whatever it is that you want me to put on there, mail it back to you. That's one of your things that you can use. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want me to, whatever it is that you want me to put on there. If you don't want to put in the work, So, and most people don't really look at it like that. If you don't want to put in the work, and somebody somebody else that got the work, then hey, I'm gonna send this to you, and and can you put whatever content on there is mine? And then you think about it. I'll say that tomorrow as well. I'll say that as well tomorrow.
And I don't know what both prices is, but trust me, y'all, both sucker, y'all gonna get a deal.
Oh, no, see you wrong.
I almost said something to him, but I can't say that about it because when I say stuff, they be like, "You said what? You didn't go higher than that?" So, but
you got Charmaine and Shrinking Sharon said they already sending theirs.
Look, PG said, "Don't forget to send a darn tip with it." So again, it's letting me know. Like I said, for some people, it'll be good. And then you gotta think about it. Here's what's funny. Even though I'm sending it to y'all, you never know. Let's just say it go out. I might be paying y'all back to get it back.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. Do your commercial, boy knows. What commercial? Which one?
Oh, heck. What we gonna do is
Tricky said, no, I don't have a PO box. So, but if you need my address and something like that, just let me know. I have dealt with some of the people in the community. Like I said, to me, I'm not afraid for y'all to know where I is, where I at. I'm not afraid of that. My biggest thing is that you guys getting taken care of, because you got some people that just don't want to put in the work, and that's fine. You got some that do or won't, just a show here or there. That's fine. But again, if you can get something and then you get it filled up, that right there makes it a whole lot different, especially if you don't want to put in that work to try to find the content. But I haven't. Some people might say, "Hey, Bo, I just want all your classic TV shows." Like I said, I looked yesterday. My 2010, my 2000 to 2019 shows, I just moved up. Since I switched over to that 10 terabyte, I got just on that, I got over 410 TV shows just on that one. That's not counting my cartoons, my classic TV shows, like I said, if you're trying to get it, then let me know, and then I will I'll let you guys know just email me, let me know, and I'll shoot you my address. And then we'll go at it from there. And then once it's here, then just let me know what it is that you want. Yeah. Sugar Sharon says P.O. Box and Saver. What I have at my house, which thing I do like, what I have where I stay at is locked up anyway. You have to have a key to get into where my mailbox is at. So you got to have a key to get in there, and then you got to have an actual key. I got an actual key for my mailbox as well. So it's pretty safe, y'all. It's pretty safe.
He said, "No P.O. box, get a Bo box instead."
Y'all is burnt. P.O. box is safe. No, Sugar Shay, I hear what you said, but I'm not gonna preach something. I'm not gonna preach something, guys, and then make like I get what y'all saying, and then make like I'm scared of y'all. I'm not scared of. For certain people, you got to think about it. If certain people ask me, it's me to make that judgment call if I want to give you my address.
Right. You were
I can give you my neighbor's address. You don't know. As long as I get it, I'm good, right?
Paul said, "If you're trying to get it, let me know."
And you just kept that up there. J Mac and GoPro, get y'all.
I didn't see it. Show me again, J Mac. I'm sorry, I was busy. Show me what it is.
Right, no, but let's Chicken Sharon and Charmaine and I get why y'all said it.
You trying to get it? You trying to get it?
Y'all is
but I counted 3. Well, okay.
Yeah. I do it like this. Maybe because I'm off tomorrow, so I just might, y'all, go to the post office and give me a PO box.
Bro, Bo trying to get it and giving out his address to get it.
Y'all do not listen to these two.
But your man here said it right. He said, "Don't get a PO box, get a Bo box."
Y'all is bird. And then PG, I think I know where you're going with it, PG. So that's why I said I'll probably go tomorrow and then try to see what it is for me to get a PO box.
Matter of fact, Tech, you know what? Matter of fact, you know who we got in our group.
Who that?
So you know she can make a design for a bow box.
Bro. Bo getting in no boxes, huh?
Huh.
Jeff Bodine, Jeffro Bodine. My thing is, if this is a show that you want in a certain quality, let me know. That's not a problem for me. If you want, because you got to think about it. Certain shows that got good quality. Here's something that you guys got to look at as well. Certain shows that got good quality. Say it's 720, but you want 1080. I mean, you're gonna take up more space because it's 1080. But if you want it, then again, it won't be hard for me to get it and add it to that terabyte if you want it. I can always get it and not add it to my stuff. Add it to what I already have. And then there's some shows you got to think about it. We got there's one show that I got. It's telling me 480, but me and Real were looking at it and we like, you sure that's 480? There's no way that's 480 the way it looks. So it's an old show though. It's an old TV show, but the way it looked, it don't look like it's 480 at all. At all. I'm trying to think the name of the darn show too. From me and Real, I think it was a cop show. Whatever it was, me and Real was tripping off the quality of it. Me and Real was like, what the?
Sharon says the same goes for Hustler and Tech in the Bathroom. What you referring to, Sharon?
P.O. boxes.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay. All right. So this, what we're gonna do? Okay, I'm not gonna keep y'all.
PG, tell him, PG. You see, he ain't post that, did he?
Because I can't see her.
Look, he didn't put that up.
What does it say? I don't see it. Where's that? I can't see the chat. Put it up there, J-Mac.
Look, both of y'all like DMC right there, huh? Both of y'all.
I can't see it. I can't see the chat.
She's not on my chat.
Oh, golly. Y'all don't see what PG said.
No.
What she said?
She says, well, he sure is handsome enough to get it. Don't hate on his handsomeness. Y'all see that?
I don't see that.
I don't see
Ain't nobody here no boy. Everybody didn't see no boy. J. Mike the hoes of the group.
Oh God. My name is B. Ain't no E on my name.
My bad, man. I shouldn't have said that. My bad. That's not the business I'm putting out there.
So and I said I will talk about that tomorrow as well. So I will bring it up. Question for J Mac: do you automate your wax? Wax out dialogues.
Who asked that question?
Pen.
Wait a minute. Where did Pen put that at? I'm trying to find it.
It's right by GoPro. Well, GoPro says Bo said if you try to get it, it's right above it.
Question. Oh. You are tripping now.
Well, J Mac, do you?
No.
No, he do not.
No,
he do not. He already told me. He watched every one of them start to finish before he put it in his place. He got to check the quality of every last wax on, wax off.
No, I don't have to check.
He watched some of them twice, bro.
Tell you got it wrong. Because our other brother, he already watches them for me.
Oh, all right. You outsourced the job.
I'm not saying no names.
Wait a minute, you snitching, J Mac?
I'm not snitching. I ain't saying no names. I'm saying it goes through that person first. And
it's only 3 other males that's in the group.
He gives me
Tech is right here. So that leaves Will,
Dale, Will,
and
sure enough.
I'm not saying no names, but I get a phone.
Hey, you already said LJ. You already said LJ computer monitor. I mean, camera be moving. So you already say. So you be like, hey LJ, man, why these 3 for me? And tell me, should I put it in there? Or do he just say your request?
Look,
Hey man, you got that one-arm bandit? I heard that one-arm bandit good.
look, if we ain't talking like in the Hangouts, when I get the email, if the email's vibrating, I know it's good.
Bro.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what type of connection they got.
I don't know
What you got vibrating on you, Jay?
No, it's coming from that end.
you got some vibrating boxers.
True says snitches get stitches.
Hey, True, that part right there, True. Hey, LJ, if it was me, LJ, I wouldn't have threw you under the bus, LJ. I'd have let Bo and Tech kept talking. I wouldn't have said nothing.
I don't know what LJ talking about.
Baby, you just snitched on him.
I did not snitch on him. I didn't say no names.
Wait a minute. So in other words, then what you said is you telling the truth then? So LJ be just sending you some vibrators, some vibration.
I don't know what you talking about. I
You the one that talking about he sent your email and it vibrate.
That came out your mouth.
He sent me an email. If it vibrate, I know it's good. I know it's good if it vibrate.
Hey, LJ, you better get them tire tracks off your back. Hey, LJ, if I was you, I'd go live tomorrow, and I actually get some get back on J-Mac for that.
That's crazy, bro. Now suppose LJ went to church Sunday and be like, "Hey, Pastor, I need to show you how you get this content. Watch my brother's show. How you can build your play." That man, Pastor could be in the audience, man.
They can have a visitor that Sunday.
Bro.
Hey, LJ, you were in here earlier, but I was asking, are you and Real going on tomorrow? So we can give y'all a shout out if you're going on.
Look, he trying to clean it up, LJ.
Trying to change the subject and everything.
Do LJ shows y'all going on live.
Bro.
LJ.
LJ, you're right.
Hey, this show right here is an instant classic, bro. Cause hey, J Mac going here cussing and throwing people underneath the bus, bro.
He said, wait a minute, taking the bathroom. He said, unless it's Pastor Wilson. What's up, LJ? How good with you? Oh man,
Who's Pastor Wilson?
Hey LJ, I got your back though, LJ. So
who's Pastor Wilson, bro?
The pastor dude, they said his name wrong. It's not Pastor Wilson. It's the cussing pastor.
Mm-hmm.
They had the cussing pastor on there, and he was. I'll talk to you about it after.
Who's Pastor Wilson, J Mac?
I just told you. They got his name wrong.
They talking about Reverend Wilson, the one that was filmed.
Yeah, but his name. That's not his name though.
Oh, all right.
I know, and we all know Tech over there doing what he do.
Yeah.
What is that show enough? I don't understand. What is that?
Yeah, so
I'm not even pushing the mess this time.
Right, but they was calling him Pastor Wilson, but it wasn't Pastor Wilson. It's the cussing pastor.
Mm-hmm. Speaking in tongue.
Y'all was burnt. That man was on. I'm surprised how he even let that go viral.
I'm confused because I thought it was two different pastors. I know the custom pastor commented on the other pastor that was eating octopus.
Him. He was the one marinating his mustache.
I think they're two different people, bro.
Oh man.
Oh, I don't know. You got the inside scoop, so.
I'm telling you, we can go back and investigate.
I'm good.
PG said he wasn't speaking at all. hey, PG, he was humming. He said that. He made me think about. He made me think about what's his name. Boy, your mama sure do much love you. Want your schooling.
All right, y'all. We're gonna roll out tonight. I do want.
Man, we ain't going nowhere. We just getting started. Tell them, bro.
Hold up. Who was that? Okay, like I was saying before I was interrupted.
It's just the beginning.
Yeah, he just mute Tech. Oh man. Hey Tech, this ain't my show, Tech, but I wouldn't say nothing if I was you.
I'm just gonna stay in my lane. Go ahead, proceed.
Oh man.
So before we get out, I want to thank everybody for coming in, and we're gonna start with our guest tonight. If he has anything he would like to say to the good people before we leave, Flagnac.
Just to thank yourself and everyone on the board for having me here. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And do your research.
That's what's up. And everybody, please go and support Flagnac on all his pages that he put in the chat tonight. It'll be much appreciated. And I want to thank Flagnac for taking time out of his busy schedule to come in, because I know where he's at is pretty late or early in the morning. So I do want to thank you for coming on with us tonight. Tech in the bathroom. So you want to unmute yourself and do your commercial?
Hey man, I appreciate this time, my brother. You know, this is why I have my own panel. You know, so can't come on other people's panel and be who I want to be because they want to put you on mute and everything. But that's neither here nor there. Hey guys, look, go ahead and check out my channel, Taking the Bathroom. The bathroom is on a place you can play with your gadgets in peace and only your gadgets. You know, but. If you guys noticed the last couple of videos, I've been doing IPTV reviews. I got a couple more of those I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some more gadget reviews, and I've been slowly but surely winding down the advertisements for the hotspots. So I'm gonna stop selling that video. So if you haven't got the video, you probably missed out on the opportunity. And then it's the next phase. Remember, we always telling you guys how to be your own boss. The next phase is that I'm going to start selling my own product, which is going to be the hotspot and some type of IPTV package. And so that's what I got coming up.
Okay. Trooper, you want to holler at the good people before we get out of here?
Well, like I always say, thank you all for coming. See you on the next one. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you haven't. Don't forget to join the groups. To all y'all haters out there, I still love you. Peace.
Okay.
And from my brother, the bright-eyed bandit, the furniture lover, my partner in crime, my business partner, Mr. Bo knows what you got for the good people.
Look at J Mac. He sure know how to bring a person out, don't he? J Mac is burnt. He just gonna try to. You know what? Wait till tomorrow. It's all good. We on your channel. I'm gonna do some respect. I'm gonna respect him, Jay. I'm gonna respect him. Wait till tomorrow. It's on and popping tomorrow, y'all. Anyway, I do appreciate y'all for coming out, watching J Mac and myself show. I do appreciate you guys coming, showing that love to us. I do. Again, I will say it and I will continue to say it. Without you guys, there's no us. So, Flagnac, I appreciate you actually joining us as well tonight. Flagnac, I appreciate you for coming on. And instead of just saying, let me do this, I like it that you said, I'd rather earn or try to work or try to figure out a way to actually accumulate and get some type of income. So I do appreciate that. So you guys, if you can, and if you're trying to be a reseller, if you're trying to rebrand and you want to get somebody to rebrand your own app, then yeah, get at Flagnac. And then get with him, find out what type of prices that he actually provide, and go ahead from there. Same thing with me, J Mac, Dale, anybody else that resell or anybody that giving out panel. We don't have the same prices. Only thing I say with y'all is I'm not saying don't go to each one of us to see what we charge. What I'm saying is don't act like that we don't know that you went to another person. Is all I'm saying. I mean, we care less who you go to. But don't make like you never went to J Mac to ask what J Mac sell his for or this not. If it pops up, and most likely we're not nosy like that. We're not gonna say, well, did you go to J Mac? Did you go to Dale? Did you go to? We're not gonna say that. But don't make like you didn't go to him. If you don't like J Mac price or you don't like my price, that's fine. We don't so much worry on that. We don't want you guys thinking like, ooh, if I got that bowl, and I know he's not gonna know if I go to J Mac or they're not gonna know if I go to Dale. Yeah, trust me, y'all. We know.
Shit, I be talking about him if I catch him slipping.
So we know. And like I said, and that's not to make none of y'all scared and say, let me pick who I want to go at. No, like I said, we don't care if you ask all of them. We understand you're shopping for the best price. That's not a problem for us. Our biggest thing is all we saying is just don't act like you didn't go to somebody else in the group is all we saying. Other than that, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Plex it up tomorrow because I will be chit-chatting big time tomorrow about Plex. I will try to get the guys on with me tomorrow to talk about it. If they're not able to come on, then I will go hard in the paint as much as I can with it. We talked about it. We was going to charge for it, but tomorrow what we will do is we try to give up as much information as we can, and then if you still want a one-on-one or whatnot, then get at us because we will try to give up as much as we can tomorrow. And if we can't, then hit us up, and then we'll go at it from there. So yeah, Charmaine, Plex 101 will be tomorrow. As y'all say, as I say, my little mini me say, what's on this blue hat of mine? I need.
Bro. Bo said take your blue pills and get your Plex up because he's going hard in the paint tomorrow.
I'm gonna take some words from Real because she always saying we be saying our goodbyes too long. But I may have to make this just a little stretch. First, I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight and enjoying watching our show as we try to give y'all the good and great information that's out there for y'all to do your streaming, whatever you want to do, be your own boss, however you want to do it. Also want to thank all the mods that were in here with me tonight, from Troop, Charmaine, to Sharon. Thank y'all for doing a good job tonight. I appreciate y'all. And look, without y'all watching, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have the courage to follow Dale, Bose, Reels, LJ, Tech in the Bathroom, Trooper, Flag Knight to come on here and attempt to do a good show for y'all. Right now, I think the last time I checked, I was at 940.
Can I cut you?
Hopefully, I would like to get 1,000 before Christmas, if that's all possible. Maybe I might do something special for Christmas. So I do want to appreciate y'all for coming out and enjoying the show. Tomorrow night, check out Bo Knows. That's my brother. He's going to give that excellent stuff tomorrow night. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, wait, before he cuts y'all, somebody asked me what time tomorrow. It depends on Real and LJ. I'm gonna get with them after the show. If they don't go on tomorrow, I'm gonna try to go on, guys, at 6 Pacific time. Instead of me going at 7, I'm gonna try to go at 6. So if they are going on, then I'll be going on my regular time, which is at 7.
Bro, Plex up, hard drive down. Real talk. Real talk.
Thank y'all. Oh, and that one guy that always in here cracking with us, that good one, GoPro. Appreciate you, love.
Okay. Deuces, y'all. Y'all have a good night. See y'all mañana. Tomorrow. Peace. Help. This mother. Ha ha.